Yo, what's going on, folks? We are back. It is Tuesday. It is not Epic Mickey Trivia Kiwi, thankfully. It is Days Trivia, KH Days Movie versus the Game by Got Vodka. Back to the Got Vodka Kahoots. Let me get this up here and get some bops playing. Although I honestly, I'm excited to get back to you guys, but I always feel bad switching my scene from the starting soon screen over to this. Yo, Zemnoose with the U. Love this track. So I think it's my favorite Days original track, to be honest. Not that there's like a ton, but it's very foreboding. And it never plays when Zemnoose is on screen, I don't think. Let's see here. Hope you guys are doing well. I spent a portion of my afternoon revamping my About section. If you look down here, you'll see, on your screen, that is, you will see that I have revamped everything due to the nudging of Frosty, who so kindly sent me basically a strategy document showing me how to format everything. What is Google Keep? I have no idea what that is. I saw you said that in in Ultima Club as well, back, and I don't know what that is. Hello, Chernabogue. So now if you look below, you'll see I have an About section. I have my list of games that I've played, all linked to the respective playlist on the second channel. Yeah, Frosty's forcing me to be a real streamer, which is nice, because so far I've been a poser who's been flaunting this check mark willy-nilly even. What else is down there? My socials are all there. The donate tab has been revamped. Especially that one. Uh-oh, I'm trash. Yeah, well, I know. You don't have to rub it in my face, though. I'm already stinky enough as it is. Alright, well, I'll unlock it for now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, everyone's fucking playing this Kahoot. I did. I ate. I got Popeyes. In fact, I still have... I didn't think the large would be this large. It's bigger than my fucking head! So... but I did eat. And it was delicious Popeyes. Yeah, I love that chicken from Popeyes. It is a large. My SSN is down there. Yeah, you can find that. The handy-dandy numbers on the back of the credit card is there. Yeah. Big Popeyes, that's right. Oh, also, every single sound drop that I play on stream, and if you were here early, you heard a bunch of them. I have them all listed at the bottom there with links to most of them. Yeah, I didn't work for the Social Security number itself, but I did work for the agency that is responsible for them. There's no Popeyes over there, Arden. What a load of bunk. Speaking of...
What a load of
yeah, Popeyes is goated. Spot the Diff Tune. Yeah, Fruitoon submitted a Kahoot today. Uh-oh, I'm bad, kid! Well, at least spell your right, you fucking idiot. Fruitoon submitted a Kahoot, that is, it's like 4 things, and one of them does not belong. You gotta pick it out. What's going on, Keynote? Keynote's here. Keynote is a Days fiend, so get ready. What's a Lady Gaga song? You're Bad, Kid? Is that one? I know, I had to lock it because of all the bots, PJ. Please try to keep up, PJ. It's good now, though. You could be able to get back in. 358 over 2 pounds. Which, that math would check out to be... I can't do that off the top of my head, to be honest. 100 and, 20-something, right? The grammar on these bots. Yeah, if you're gonna bot me, at least have proper grammar. PJ's keeping up! We'll start in a couple of minutes. I know a lot of people probably are like, he beat Days. And it's just mission mode after, so, you know, I don't know how tapped in people will be, but I am still doing the live action World Watch episode. I just wanted to take a break from the series to work on the novel video instead. So that's what's going on with that. That will happen. To be honest, it's kind of like a daunting one because of all of the movies that I have to watch still to, you know, competently talk about them. There are plenty of movies that I have seen that I won't be able to competently talk about, so why start talking competently now? The Data Battles video? Oh, like the one where I rank the KH2 ones? Yeah, that's kind of on the back burner, if I'm being honest. Politely begging. Well, if you're gonna beg politely, then we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and it's just like, I don't know. I always like, what order do I do this in? I want to space things out right, you know, so that people get a little bit of everything. I don't know if I have casual gear. Yeah, I guess not. Keynote would know better than me, even though I am the one with the file here. He would definitely know better. I guess we'll start. Let me get my my thing put in here. Where am I going? Kahoot.it, idiot. Boom. I think I'll probably have to lock it before we get started properly. Just because we seem to be getting some friendly faces joining us. But if anyone pops in the middle, I'll open the door for him, you know? I'm gonna be Zemnoose Pat. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright, folks. I guess we're gonna get on into it here. You think I'll hate mission mode? Uh-oh. Listen, it's probably gonna be a one-off, you know? Kahoot.idiot! And then maybe I'll let you guys vote on what we do on Thursday, because I really don't have a preference, to be honest. I think I want to make it a KH game. I think I'm between, we're going to do either 0.2, go back to Dream Drop and pick that back up, do Recoded, maybe even Melly Memory, I don't know. So maybe I'll let y'all vote. I wanted to swap these up, yeah. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we'll do a poll. Randomize anything? Alright, randomize both? Okay. I like to keep the questions fine. I feel like they're usually in a logical order, so. Dark Road's coming out on the 26th, so it'll be a Friday that comes out. I don't really know if I'm doing anything, to be honest. I'm kind of leaning towards not, because I realize that I don't have, I don't even have it downloaded anymore, Dark Road, and I didn't even, I watched the cutscenes, but I didn't play it when it was a game. I know it's going to be a game again now, but it's like, I'm not going to be able to, like, get through that in a day, I don't think, or at least not competently, so. I guess that's the word of the day, competent. Yo, Chris McKay, speaking of, Chris McKay donated a hefty sum for me to play Epic Mickey 2 on Saturday the 3rd of September. I'll be playing Pac-Man World Repack this coming Saturday. So that'll be our Saturdays for the next two. Alright, sorry about the delay here. Let's get ready on the Vodka Days Game versus Movie Kahoot. Here we go, and I'll lock it up here. Let me know if you're in the chat and you want to join a Kahoot by Kahoot. Yeah, I don't want to do several Dark Road streams. I hardly even want to do one. So, number one, which is a real difference in the opening of the movie version and the DS version? Oh God. In the opening. I can't even have enough time to read all those. Yeah, yellow. I had to, like, read through each one and think about it. I know that both of in green, both, they start with Sykes' line, right? DS does not include each organization's member rank number, but the movie does. Yeah, I feel like they both do that. So there you go. I got it right, and Kino did not. That's just pure luck. It's pure luck. Zemnis is voiced in the DS, but not in the movie. That's crazy. I might do more novel video comparisons. It seemed to do way better than I thought it would. So it's already cracked 20. I thought it would struggle to crack 10K. So I'm in 11th behind Riku's Bugs. We got Just James, Sandy Water, Spot the Diff Tune, the Calendariest Owls, and Flora Jacinto. Number 2. Which of these organization members does Zemnis not call by name in both versions? Zemnis does not call this member by name in both versions. Sheon Sykes, Axel Zigbar. Yeah, I really had to think about it. I was like, I can't hear him or remember him saying it when we just played it. I was close to picking Sykes, but you would think that he would say it at some point. So, got that one. Yeah, because they never say Zigbar until, what, Dream Drop, right? Isn't that the first time they actually say it out loud? So, the answer is Waka. We got 358 over 2 Darklings, Just James, Sandy Water, Florgesito, Buff Mangademics. I am in 9th, behind Shion. Oh, he says Psyx, are the devices ready? Okay, interesting. Alright, number 3. Which silly phrase used by Xemnas is in both the movie and game? Both the movie and the game.
Oh no, my truck. It's broken. Gadfly. New comrade. Yep, or my express permission.
Yeah, I definitely remember him saying new comrade in the movie. And shout out to the one person who picked red. That's great. I definitely don't remember him saying Gadfly in the movie. And so I was between yellow and green. And I knew for sure he said yellow, so I went with that one. As did Mostias. We got Just James, Sandy Water, Darklings, Florgesito.
What the fuck?
And
What
then
the
me.
fuck?
I'm in 6th. Number 4. Which character had voice lines in CGI scenes, more than grunts / one word and text boxes in both versions? Voice lines in CGI scenes in both versions. Ooh, I got this. Demic, Zexian, Marluxia, or Zaldin. Easy peasy.
Zigbar, when do you wash your eye patch? It's starting to look a little grimy. You don't want pink eye.
Yes, Zexian, because Zexian appears in Shion's Araxis. I don't remember who it is. It's Shion Araxis on Destiny Islands, on the Paupu Island. And Zexian appears there in this sort of recom remix scene. And that we just saw that when we played through on the DS, and I remember it being in the movie too. There you go. We got, oh my god, it's me at the top! Then Just James, Sandy Water. I won't last there, don't worry. And then Darklings, and then Florgesito. Number 5. When comparing the two versions of the game, when does Psyx say Lee in the DS version of Days? When does Psyx say Lee? He never says his somebody's name. It was added in the movie version. He says it in a secret reply. Oh, fuck. Psyx says it in the same way as in the movie in a voiced cutscene. Why don't I remember him saying it in the DS version? I just did it. I guess that's why I got it wrong, Bach. he says it in the DS version. I guess I just was like talking over it or something, as I'm wont to do. There you go. I thought it was the red one. Okay. Oh, we have to set things rightly. Like, is that like, it has to be later into the game, right? Or like in the middle or something. I just have no recollection of it. It's crazy. Boom! I plummet down to 4th. Keynote in 5th. Riku's Bugs in 3rd. Florgesito and Sandy Water. There's simply too much on the line, Lee. Oh, okay. Number 6. Which was a real promotion for the Days DS game. What? Oh, God. Ugh, I have no idea. Ah, fuck, I really didn't think it was that. I'm sure Kino knew that. I had no clue. A bejeweled knockoff browser game. Wow. Anyway. Let's see. Sandy Water, Florgesito, Kino, Darklings, and Tomato Sauce. I have dropped to 8th behind what the fuck. The game pin, I will have to unlock it for you. One sec. Which scene is voiced in the Days movie but not in the original DS game? Voiced in the movie but not in the game. I have no idea, again. Ooh, but I got lucky, because I went through the other ones, and I was like, I think I remember that being voiced when we just played it. So I went with the blue one. Yeah, sorry for, who is that? Peter PZ, first of all, welcome. Here's the game pin if you'd like to log in there on Kahoot.it. I had to hide it from the bots. Alright, there you go. So Axel suggesting Roxas and Shion team up and finally seeing Shion's face. That was voiced in the movie, but not in the game. Yeah, because I didn't remember seeing that recently, so I've watched the movie further back than I played the game at this point, obviously. Keynote at the top. That's what I expected. Sandy Water, Florgesito, Riku's Bugs, what the fuck? And then me. Number 8. Which is written about Xemnas in the DS opening of Days, but not in the movie version? Not in the movie version. Enigmatic master over nothingness. Okay, I got it. The text is actually the same. Superior of the in-between. Yeah, I had a feeling that... Yeah, they have this in the DS, and they don't bother to include that he's the leader in the movie. Because you know that by then, you know? You gotta figure that out by that point if you made it to the Days movie. You know who the leader is. Why waste their breath? Alright, Keynote, Sandy Water, me, Just James, and Florgesito. Number 9. Which is written about Demyx in the movie opening of Days, but not in the DS version. In the movie, but not the DS. In the movie, but not the DS. Ugh. Kick back with his sitar, number 9 Demyx. Laid back, I got that, or dirty work. I don't know, I'm just like feeling these out and I'm just getting lucky, I think, so... yeah, I really have no recollection of how the DS version of the opening goes. Also, Cyan Blitz, thank you for the follow there. Oh, a Shibuya raid! Look at that! What's going on, Shibuya? Thank you for the raid, appreciate that. We're just doing some Days Kahoot. It's all about the differences between the game and the movie. So you're free to join in if you'd like at kahoot.it. And for any of you who are unaware, my name is Regular Pat. I do content about Kingdom Hearts over on YouTube. You can check it out by going right there. There you go. Yeah, shout out to Shibuya Gato. Playing Klonoa, Dorda Phantomile. Phantomile? It's like that tea that I was taught about on stream. I've always wanted to play Klonoa. I think that's how it's like that indie game, right? Or it's not indie, it's Namco. I'm thinking of Shantae, I think. now I've embarrassed myself in front of the Raiders. Let's move on to the next question. Kino, Just James, Florgesito, then me, yeah, Phantom Tea, and then Riku's Bugs. Let me get my Kahoot loaded up here again. But yeah, thank you again, Shibuya, for the raid. Number 10. The movie version does not mention this at all when introducing Zexion, but the DS opening lists Zexion's weapon as... The movie does not mention it. Illusions, shadows, the lexicon, or magic. I have no idea. Okay, Mubat. You know, I was so, like... That obviously, that is his real weapon, but I thought it was bait, to be honest. Because the name of the book is the lexicon, I believe. It's not like the default. Like, they have, like, the general name for the weapons and then, like, the name of the default one. And I knew that it was called a lexicon, but I just thought that seemed too obvious, so I didn't pick it. But that was stupid of me. I've dropped to 5th. Oh, PJ's keeping up. He's in 3rd. Just James, Kino, PJ, Florgesito, and me. Number 11. We all know that Diz in the DS game was voiced by Sir Christopher Lee, but who voiced him in the movie? What the fuck? They used archive recordings only, so it was still Sir Christopher Lee. Corey Burton redubbed his scenes. Jim Cummings redubbed his scenes, or Diz was not voiced in the movie at all. They cut his scenes. I am done with this! Yeah.
You're stupid! What's going on?
I was just looking for the one that said Corey Burton in it, because I know for sure that he did the lines in the movie. There you go. We got PJ swapping with Keynote. Number 12. Who is credited in the movie version of Days, despite recording no new lines? All archive footage was used. In the movie version of Days, who is credited? Despite no new lines. It's probably... David Gallagher, Brittany Snow, Hayden Panettiere, or Haley Joel Osment. I'm between two of these. Ah, fuck. I just thought maybe there was like a new Sora line somewhere in there. So I went with Hayden. I knew it wasn't Riku, or so Riku is red and then Naminé is blue. I knew they had new lines, but I thought maybe there was like a Kairi like voice clip somewhere. Damn. Well, that'll knock me off. Barnaboo's up there now. Keynote in second, and I'm in sixth now. All right. Number 13. What does not happen in the movie but does happen in the DS game? Happens in the movie but not in the DS game. I feel like I should know this so obviously. Oh, fuck, wait, it happens... Oh, I'm so stupid. It does not... It does not happen in the movie. I was thinking... I was thinking it happens in the movie but not in the game because I can't read. 'Cause I was like, I know he plays games with them in the game, which is the answer. So I read it backwards as well. I went with green because I was like, I panic pressed it. Fuck, that's so annoying. I did. It's the game where you're keeping the ball in the air. Keynote rises back to the top. I have fallen to ninth with that reading incomprehension. Which scene got a full CGI scene in both the DS game and movie? Full CGI scene in both. Axel teaching Roxas about the icing on the fuck. The icing on the fuck. Axel trying to stop Shion. Yeah, I knew that wasn't it. I was between red and yellow. I thought for some reason it was voiced and it was CG in the DS game, but it wasn't. I know it is in the movie, obviously. That definitely appears. Shit. Alright. There goes my... I had a streak there going, and I'm in 12th. Then we got Kino and PJ, Just James, Buff Mangademics, and Florgesito. Number 15. Which mission on day 153 Disjointed Days is important enough to be summarized in the movie? Oh, I have no idea. It's summarized in the movie. Agrabah, Olympus, Beast Council, or every day 153 mission is summarized. Yeah, I went with blue. I don't know why. I have no clue, to be honest. I just, in my gut. Yeah, lucky guess, I guess. What's your favorite flavor of icing on the fuck? I might get banned from Twitch for... Chris McKay in 5th. There you go. The icing on the fuck. When was Xemnas' title Superior of the In-Between first revealed in the English version of the Cage series? I have no idea. Secret reports of the DS game, opening of the 1.5 movie, opening of the DS game, or character files of the DS game. Wow. In the opening of the 1.5 movie. That's so weird because like I could have sworn that he had a title like before the movie. They didn't call him anything. It's actually different between the American and Japanese version. So like in the way that Axel is the Flurry of Dancing Flames, did Xemnas not have one of those? Because I could have sworn that he did. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like, what was it then? I'm gonna look him up on the wiki. It says Superior of the... Maybe it was just number 1 is all they called him. No I. Huh. He just doesn't have one then until the movie. That's so weird. I guess people just called him the Superior, and that was basically his kind of like by default, you know. Okay, right, because he doesn't have a grave in 2. Yeah, he just has the door at the top. Okay, interesting. I just think it's weird because I could have sworn I remembered as a kid that he had one, but he did in Japanese. Okay. And Buffoon in 5th. I have dropped down to 12th. 17. According to the character files in both versions, who does Axel think Shion looks like? Shion, according to Axel... I would love if Kahoot would load on my fucking phone. Come on. Ooh. Kairi nominates Sora Roxas. What? Ugh. That sucks. I mean, it makes the most sense, but I thought it was too obvious. Yeah, and he hadn't seen Kairi by that point, so it wouldn't be her. I said Sora, because Axel had actually met Sora. And obviously he had met Naminé too, but... I guess Shion looks the least like Roxas, right? You can make a case that she looks like all of them in a way. There you go. No movement there. Number 18. Day 193 has a different name. In the game, it is called Memories, but in the movie, it is called... Fuck if I know. Lies, Shion Awakens, Sound of the Surf, or Confessions. I picked the one that sounded the most fun. But it wasn't it. It was Shion Awakens. I thought it was Sound of the Surf. Well, goddamn. I'm in 17th now. I was in first for a second there. A hot split second. 358 Darklings in 5th. Number 19. Which small scene is still present in the Days movie? It's still in the movie. I don't know. It's a guess. Okay, I was very close to picking yellow, but I did go with red. I have no memory of blue or green being in the movie, so I was like, red could be in there. They talk so much, who knows? That brought me back up to 14th place. I'm in the Shion spot. And we got Darklings rising up to 4th place there. Shit. Number 20. Axel is not very nice in the Days game. However, which line was kept for the movie? What was kept for the movie? Well, we've had our share of drama lately. They ever get to build you with common sense? Hey, get this, they paired me with you today as a slap on the wrist. Or... Oh, I went with the if they're real and female one, but I really didn't think it was the red one. I was probably least inclined to pick that one, so... Damn. Alright. Well, that puts me back in 16th behind Kiwi. And we got Buffoon coming back to 5th there. Alright. I remember the line from the game, but not the movie. Which is not said about an org member in the character files of either version of the game. Not said in either version. Larxene, highly conceited. Zigbar, second in command. Yeah, I was like, well, Zexion never really disposed of any of his rivals. So did you just make that up, Vodka? Because I was like, well, Zexion never killed anybody. In fact, he got killed by somebody. Yeah, Zigbar, I mean, like, he's number 2, but he's obviously not really second in command, you know? So, there you go. Buffoon rises up to 3rd. I am in 14th again. Number 22. How many CGI cutscenes are there in theater mode of the DS version of Days? In the DS version? How many CGI cutscenes? Six, 17, 20, 28. Who have I been training? What? That's so many! What the fuck? There's 28? I thought I was being, like, generous by going with the 17. I would have believed you if you said there's only 6. 28 CGI cutscenes? What? That's crazy. I'm trying to even think of what... They must mostly be them on the clock tower, right? Yeah, I'm not saying I don't believe that. I'm just saying I can't even think of... Wow, that's crazy. Alright. It doesn't feel like it. I honestly would have believed 6. Like, I just played the game, and I was like, yeah, it seems like there are, like, 6 CGI cutscenes. A lot of just Naminé vibing. Okay. There's almost no CG scenes of them in the clock tower? Never mind then. What the fuck? I guess they must be, like, fairly short then. Alright. Sandy Water rises up to 4th. I'm in 15th. 23. How much longer is the Days movie than the game theater mode? All CGI cutscenes in the Days game only. How much longer is the Days movie than the game theater mode? 1 hour longer, 1.5 hours longer, 2 hours longer, or 2.5 hours longer? I don't get it. A lot of them are very short, like Keynote. 2 hours longer? Oh my god. And they say that they cut content from the game and put it for the movie, but Jesus Christ. The Days movie is 2 hours longer than all of the theater mode. Oh, well, I wasn't reading. All CGI cutscenes. Still, I think that's a lot. I went with it 1.5. That's a huge difference. But I guess if we're, again, only including the CG, because a lot of the text bubble shit in the game is kind of relegated to very short, like, recaps in the movie. So well, that puts me down at 17th. I think that's the lowest I've been so far in this. Buffoon in 2nd, and Darklings in 4th. 24. How do you unlock theater mode in Days, the DS game? How do you unlock theater mode? Complete the story mode. You don't need to unlock it. It's always available. Unlock each scene as it plays in your playthrough, or start a save file for the game. Yeah, and you know how I know this? Because I don't have story mode available on my copy, which I already have loaded up here to play after, because the game crashed after I beat Riku last week, so theater mode is not there. So that's how I knew. Unfortunately, I'm at 14th now. PJ rises up to 2nd, Sandy Water in 4th, and Just James in 5th. 25. As Hina pointed out, we see Naminé much earlier in the game than in the movie. When do we first see her in the game? Oh god, I don't know. You could start any fucking day with like a little vignette of Naminé doodling. Follow Keynote. I was between red and green, and I went with red. It couldn't be blue, right? That's like... Oh, wait, no, that's later. On the day when well, yeah, so that would be like, you know, 2-3 weeks into the game, right? Or into the days, I suppose. Well, that puts me in 16th. We got Sandy Water rising up and Darklings. Okay, final question, folks. Number 26. In the game only, Axel and Roxas meet Pence underground. Which question does Pence ask in the base game, not mission mode? Oh god, fuck this. What's through the wall with the tram common? Which of these does not have an entrance to the underground passage? How many cars are in the train you can see from the station plaza? Or what's right on the building near the top of Station Heights? Well, I got that one, so at least I ended on a high note. Although, that high note is 15th place for me. It did take forever, and I had to do the questions with Pence like 5 or 6 times, I think, so... Yeah, there was definitely some interesting stuff in here. I think the Xemnas title thing was especially surprising, the amount of CG cutscenes. So, alright, let's see our leaderboard here. In 3rd place, 14 out of 26 for Sandy Water. In 2nd place, it's PJ, 16 out of 26, but 18 out of 26, it's our day's champion. No surprises here. It's Keynote. It's his favorite game ever, so... And Buffoon in 4th, and Just James in 5th. A lot of the usual suspects here, besides your boy. I did not have any any faith that I would do well in this one. Well, thank you, Vaca, for making that for us. Very interesting. Not often that we get to really compare version differences in these Kahoots, so that's pretty neat. It'd be cool to have one of those for, like, you know, like Final Mix, like different versions of the games. All right, I'm gonna say it was definitely tougher. I'll say like 37%, 36, 32, okay. Toughest question was in fact that CGI cutscene one, yeah. Which I got wrong. And I got this one wrong too, down here. 13 difficult questions. How fitting. Well, again, Vodka, thank you so much. We're going to switch on over to mission mode, which, God, I have very little recollection of how that even works. But I get to play as, like, non-Roxas characters, right? So that should be fun. Although I'm probably missing on a couple because of the aforementioned crash. So we'll be switching on over to that. If you're just here for the Kahoot, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you on Thursday for whatever we decide to play by the end of this stream. I don't know yet. It could be any KH game that we haven't played yet. So, or Dream Drop if we decide to go back to that. So we'll see. But goodbye, VOD people.